Hey everybody, how's it going? Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. This is a huge week. There's a million things to talk about, so I'm going to jump right into it. Big week for the Marvel guys. 6 Avengers books this week. This guy is New Avengers. That's your Infinity tie-in book of the week. New Avengers is your Illuminati book. Probably one of the better Avengers books out there, one of the better Marvel books out there. My favorite right now is this guy, Uncanny Avengers. A little bit of X-Men, a little bit of Avengers in every issue. That's been a lot of fun. Arena with X-23 there on the cover. You know you love X-23. A+X is another favorite of mine. This is 2 stories in every issue. A little Marvel team-up action with Thor and Magic in that one. Secret Avengers has been super cool. And Young Avengers wraps that up this week. Big X-Men week. Uncanny X-Men from Brian Michael Bendis. This book is super awesome. Cool Cyclops cover. Astonishing X-Men is nearing its last issue. Aww. Wolverine and the X-Men. This book's been a lot of fun. That's part 5 of your Hellfire Saga. Wolverine Max for all of you mature reader types out there. And Gambit wraps up your X-Men stuff this week. My favorite guy, Captain America. This wraps up your Dimension Z, the second arc of the book. Always love talking about Captain America. Love anything by Rick Remender and John Romita Jr. Thor, God of Thunder. Read more about this in our newsletter this week. This book is stellar art all the time. Captain Marvel, kind of flying under the radar. This one's an Infinity tie-in, so that's your chance to check that one out. And speaking of Infinity, here's Thanos Rising number 5. Everybody loves Thanos. Huge week for the DC guys as well. This is Justice League 23. This wraps up your Trinity War stuff. Not too many things hotter than Trinity War right now. Maybe this is one of them. This is Batman Superman number 3. If you're lucky, you can get in here quick and grab a 1 and 2 and grab this week's number 3. Batman Incorporated starts the new stuff after Grant Morrison. Dark Knight. Catwoman, which is a favorite of mine. Read more about this in the newsletter this week. And Talon wraps up your Batman stuff this week. Adventures of Superman with that classic cover. And Main Superman are your Superman books of the week. Cool cover there too. Aquaman is a book everybody's into. This wraps up your Death of the King arc. Everybody's into Aquaman. Flash with Reverse Flash. Y'all read Flashpoint. You all know what happens when these two go at it. That's a book you're going to want to read. Red Lanterns and Larfleeze are your Lantern books of the week. Did you know Larfleeze had his own book? That's issue number 3. Teen Titans out this week. Love talking about All-Star Western. Love talking about Jonah Hex. Love talking about Westerns in general. This book is really super cool. And Injustice wraps up your DC stuff this week. That's your video game tie-in book, Superman and Luthor on the cover. As you can see, lots of stuff going on with the DC guys this week and next week, of course. Love talking about Dark Horse. Love Mike Mignola. Love Hellboy. This is Itty Bitty Hellboy number 1. Kind of an all-ages Hellboy book. That's a lot of fun. Angel and Faith is your Whedonverse book of the week. Always really cool covers on those Whedonverse books. Star Wars Legacy. You know I love the great job Dark Horse does with their Star Wars stuff. And King Conan. Don't talk enough about the Conan stuff. Another thing Dark Horse does really, really well. Cool week for the Image guys. Lazarus by our man Greg Rucka. Morning Glories is your Gotta Have It Image book of the week. Along with this guy. You know what that is. Don't talk enough about IDW, G.I. Joe, Transformers, and the mighty TMNT are all great 80s properties that IDW does a really good job with. If any of those are favorites of yours, check them out. Green Hornet from Dynamite. This is my Dynamite book of the week because it's written by Mark Waid, who you know I really dig. Great week for the kids' books. Never miss a chance to talk about kids' books. Regular Show. I love Regular Show. You know who else loves Regular Show? My mom. And that's Futurama. You know I love the Bongo guys. My Little Pony. You're a brony. Just face up. Come in, get your My Little Pony issue. You know love it. And Peanuts. As you can see, there's tons and tons of great books out this week. So check those shipping lists. Get down to your local comic shop. Pick up something super awesome. Next week is the big Villains Week kickoff. Villains Month kickoff, I should say. Get in here early if you're looking for those fancy 3D covers. They're going to go super fast. That's all I got for you for this week. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out at blackcatcomics.biz. Get on down here to Rockin' Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.